We're going to begin a chapter on solving systems of equations. And a system of equation is basically a set of equations that is two or more equations. And so here we have a system, the equation y is equal to 3x and y is equal to negative x plus 4. When we want to test a point to see whether it's a solution, we need to test the point in each of the equations that's in the system. So for example, when we want to test the origin, the point 0, 0, we want to see whether that point is going to solve each of the two equations. So first we'll test it in the first equation, y is equal to 3x, and y is equal to 0, so we'll put a 0 there, is equal to 3 times 0, and that is a true equation, and so we get a solution to the first equation. Now we want to see whether the point is a solution to the second equation. So we have y is equal to negative x plus 4, and because y is equal to 0, we've got 0 is equal to negative and then 0 plus 4. And this is not a solution. Because the point is a solution of the first equation, but it's not a solution of the second equation, we are going to say that this point is not a solution of the system. And so we can see that this point is not a solution of the system. Now let's test the second point, 1, 3. So just like before, we're going to plug it into the first equation, and this time y is equal to 3. So for the first equation, we've got 3 is equal to 3 times, and then x, which is 1. And this also checks out, it's correct. So the point is a solution of the first equation. When we plug it into the second equation, again, y is equal to 3. And then we want to test it, y is equal to negative x, so that's going to be negative times a positive 1 plus 4. And this time we can see negative 1 plus 4 is going to give us a positive 3. And so this equation also is satisfied by the point. And because the point satisfies both equations, we can say that this time it is a system solution. And at the end, just for clarity, it is helpful that we very explicitly say whether it is not a system solution or whether it is a system solution. Sometimes when you're testing the two equations, and if you, for example, write yes and no or yes and yes, it's not clear whether the final conclusion is going to be a solution or not. So writing it, again, explicitly is helpful.